Welcome to Facts and Chuckles. Today, we're breaking down our three-step brain-aligned technique, the specific framework we use to turn dense, difficult subjects into something actually understandable. We've spent the last few months refining how we communicate science and history to match the way your mind naturally processes information. Think about how easy it is to follow a 2-hour movie. You can track dozens of characters and a winding plot without taking a single note. But try to memorize 3 pages of a textbook, and suddenly it feels like your focus is hitting a brick wall. That mental exhaustion suggests a flaw in the delivery of the information, rather than a limit on your own cognitive capacity. Genuine understanding develops through resonance, when new information aligns with the mental models we already use to navigate the world. Our goal is to make that alignment the standard for everything we teach. The primary mistake in modern education is the assumption that the human mind operates through 2 distinct, disconnected modes. First, there's the life brain. This is the intuitive system we use to manage emotions, social cues, and daily survival. Then we're told to switch on a school brain, an analytical drive meant to process logic, formulas, and abstract academic theories in a vacuum. Biologically, that secondary system does not exist. You have exactly one brain. Every decision and relationship runs through the same neural pathways. When we force a system evolved for social interaction to process disconnected academic data, it stalls. As long as we treat academics as a separate cognitive task, learning will feel clunky, unnatural, and unnecessarily difficult. To fix this, we have to look at the hardware. The human brain is an ancient tool, evolved over millions of years with a focus on immediate physical survival. This network shows what the brain is actually optimized to do: finding food, avoiding predators, building social alliances, and ensuring the next generation survives. Because these tasks were a matter of life and death, our mental models are tuned for real-world interactions and social dynamics. Abstract formulas and disconnected theories lack these physical and social markers. When they hit this survival-focused network, they fail to integrate. Expecting a survival-optimized organ to download isolated data points is a functional mismatch. The brain pushes back because we aren't speaking its language. This active rejection of unaligned information creates intense cognitive friction, manifesting as the stress and boredom we feel during rote memorization. Cognitive friction occurs when the brain encounters data delivered in a format that ignores its internal processing requirements. We do not interact with reality as a raw data stream. Instead, we perceive the world through a series of constant interpretations. Information becomes knowledge only when it forms a coherent interpretation, a logical thread explaining the mechanics of the world. Most teaching methods deliver data in fragmented bursts. It is like watching the final 10 minutes of a movie, then the opening credits, then a random scene from the middle. You might see every frame, but you lose the meaning. Science and mathematics are elegant, logical narratives, but they lose their impact when they are presented as isolated, out-of-order events. If a subject feels impossibly dense, the problem is almost always a bad explanation that fails to use the brain's native storytelling language. Our solution is to stop fighting the brain's architecture and start designing the lesson to fit its natural wiring. The brain-aligned method acts as a translator, turning abstract concepts back into the relational language the mind already understands. Step 1 is to start simple. We anchor every complex topic in a relatable, everyday situation that you already know how to navigate. Step 2 is to build logically. We stack new information one step at a time, ensuring every new idea has a solid connection to the one before it. Step 3 is to tell a story. We tie those logical steps together into a single cohesive narrative arc. When we communicate using the brain's native strengths, we bypass the fatigue of rote memorization. This shifts the focus from simply trying to retain facts to actually exploring a new world of ideas. Complexity is a beautiful thing when it is viewed through the lens of human experience. Every future video on this channel will exclusively use this 3-step framework to ensure every topic we cover feels as clear as it is fascinating. Hit subscribe to join us on this mission. Let's make learning feel as effortless as watching a great movie.